I mean, it's only one quarter, of course. We had a really good 7 quarters at home, so to be honest, I kind of expected them to react, we to fall down. But the good thing is that we good thing that we reacted the right way. And we won the game, and we get back the rhythm of the game. I think Mike was phenomenal in that period, and I think I told him I think that's why we won the game. He had an 8-0 run by himself, and he brought us the energy back and the momentum.
Does your approach change at all when Jamal's cooking like that in the 2-man game? Are you trying to get him free anymore?
I don't know. I'm just normal. I don't even think about it, to be honest.
How cool is it just to see Jamal get the love from the fans, like when he was taken out at the end of the game?
I mean, he's supposed. I mean, I think he did a lot of good things here, and fighting through injuries, playing when he came, starting off the bench, then getting starting a role, then playing in the bubble, injuries, getting back, struggle. Then now he's playing well, so I think he deserves it.
What does it say about Mike's growth as a player, or where he is now as a player? He had a frustrating night, and then, like you said, went on that 8-0 run when you needed it the most.
I mean, it's kind of. I always say this is kind of that kind of team that everybody can step up in some 2-3 minutes and shine, So I don't want to say just wait your opportunity or wait your chance, but. Sometimes it's just like that.
Nikola, you called Jamal, he can be the #1 to the TNT guys the other night. When you say that, why do you say that? What makes you say that he can be a #1?
I mean, he's #1 last 2 games for us, so that's why.
Well, and he said that Jamal in the bubble and Jamal now is the same person, and that he's 26 years old and he thinks he can keep going higher. What do you think the ceiling is for him?
I think he's playing now better than in bubble. Yes, maybe he scored a lot more points in bubble or whatever, but I think his energy is much better. His leadership, his not focused, just like being into the game. It's much more on a higher level, I think now.
What about him as a left? Like allows him to maybe step his game up in high pressure or playoff type situations?
I really don't know. You need to ask him. Maybe he likes that kind of games.
Nikola, coach said the other night that the key for you guys is not getting too high, not getting too low. You guys had a tough stretch in the 3rd quarter. I saw you smiling, still into the game, not letting it affect you too much. At least that was from the outside. How big is that for you guys throughout the rest of this playoff run?
I mean, to me personally, I knew it's gonna happen. It's not normal to blow out teams. They're gonna react. They're gonna have good minutes, good quarter. They shoot 80% in that quarter. So I think it's normal. You just need to accept it and react. I think, and that's how it's supposed to be the whole game playoff.
Nikola, you play them even on the offensive boards, and you're holding them even lower on second chance points. Aaron's doing that when he's undersized versus 2 really big guys. What's Aaron doing that's helping you guys get there on the glass, and is that huge from him, and just in terms of a physical perspective of how much he's having to battle?
Yes, I know it's different because he never plays the 5. And he doesn't know the tricks, if that makes sense. But he's so physical and he's so dominant that he can out-rebound and he can just outpower everybody. So and he's using that right now. So when he gets a couple more minutes or whatever, couple minutes, and then get used to it, that kind of position, role, whatever, he can be even better, I think.
Can you give him some of your tricks?
He's jumping too high, my friend.
You guys, with that 3rd quarter run, they hit you with probably their strongest punch throughout this series. What do you guys learn from that? What did they do that you think you guys can learn from in game?
They were making shots. They were making open shots. They were playing just double pick and roll with Kat and Rudy, and had a lot of space and let and or Mike go downhill and find open solutions. And they were making shots, you know, they were not just that, they were attacking the paint, they were the aggressors in that moment, and we didn't react the right way. Maybe we were a little bit panicked. I think we didn't panic. We kind of forced an offensive end. I forced a couple not moves or whatever. I turned the ball a couple times. I think just in that situation we just need to relax, you know, and just play the right way.
Nikola, a couple of your
How have you guys been able to limit Cat in the way that you have been?
If you guys remember when Jamal was getting back from the injury, he always had that kind of ups and downs. So probably it's a little bit of that too. You know, getting used to it. He played really well when he returned. Couple weeks, couple months, whatever it is. And you know, if you guys remember, Jamal had the same thing. So I think maybe it's that. And Jeff and Maron is doing a really good job of big into him, making him feel the body pressure, you know. So
Nikola, you talked a second ago about how, like, Jamal's career, he came off the bench and started, now he's matured. How cool is that for you to kind of be on this journey with him? You guys have been playing together for like 7 years.
I think it's great. Just the way how competitive he is, you know. We never had arguments, whatever. Maybe we do, but it's in a game, you don't even think about it. But I think the whole relationship and kind of playing together, we learn a lot from each other, and we are getting better together, you know. So.
What's the mentality need to be like going on the road now for the first time in the playoffs this year?
I mean, same as home, you know. We know what to expect, we know what they're going to do, aggressiveness-wise, physically-wise, so we are ready for that.
Last one, Vinny.
Nikola, a couple of your teammates said you're the same guy in the playoffs as you are in the regular season. Do you agree with that, or do you feel like you try to up the intensity a little bit in the playoffs?
I think I'm playing the same. I think to be honest, it's not a huge difference between basketball in regular season and playoffs. Maybe a little bit, but I think the guys are just maybe under the pressure. Maybe there is something to win or something to lose, you know. But I think the basketball is. We are running the same places. We are not doing anything different. So, you know.
Cool. Thank you.
Pleasure, like always.
Do you know where you're going?